Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2023 Honda CR-V. This one is the EXL trim, so let me go ahead and show you all the features this EXL trim has. Under the hood there is a 1.5 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to a CVT transmission. This engine was not changed for 2023, so it is basically the same engine as the 2022 Honda CR-V. Anyways guys, this engine produces 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are the same: 27 in the city, 32 highway, and 29 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2023 Honda CR-V. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. The price with destination is $36,505. If you guys are curious about the color is called Canyon River Blue, and it does look very good on this CR-V. And this color is free. There is few colors that are almost $400, but definitely this blue color looks good. It does look dark when it's cloudy, but you could definitely see the blue when the sun is out. So for 2023, the CR-V was completely redesigned, and honestly, it does look very good. Over the pictures and videos I've seen, it doesn't look that good, but in person, this thing definitely looks amazing. It is nice and big, and it is nice and wide, and the front end looks nice and aggressive, much better than prior to the redesign. And it does have an Acura look to it from the front, and from the back it does have a Volvo look. I'll show you when I go back, and even the side has that Volvo look. Anyways, I really think that Honda did a great job with the front end of this CR-V. Grille is finished in gloss black. The Honda badge is nice and big. It does serve as the sensor for the emergency braking, and I really love this chrome trim. I think it does look good. For the headlights, they're nice and slim. Everything right here in the front is LED. Daytime running light is right on top of this chrome trim, and when you activate the turn signal indicators, the daytime running light turns off, and basically the daytime running light and the turn signal indicators are in the same place. Underneath that chrome piece or trim, there is the high beam and low beam, and they're both sitting in reflectors. This EXL trim has front parking sensors. The bottom portion of the bumper is finished in flat black. There is an opening in the bottom, or a bottom grille, and there is a side vent. And yeah, overall I love the lines, and I really love the way how this CR-V looks like from the front. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this CR-V. Here is a side view of this Honda CR-V, and this thing looks very nice from the side. Again guys, it does have that Volvo look from the back. Definitely looks nice, but I just hate the fact that Honda copied Volvo a lot with this generation of the CR-V. Anyways guys, the CR-V has 7.8 inches of ground clearance, and getting in and out is very easy. There is a little bit of plastic in the bottom. The fender flares have nice thin plastic, not too much, which I like. And I love the fact that the nose or the hood is nice and long. It just gives it an aggressive look. And there is this beautiful, nice sharp line on top of the door handles. Definitely adds a character to this CR-V. All the window trims are finished in chrome. And on the mirror there is a blind spot monitoring system and a turn signal indicator. And on the roof there is a standard size sunroof. And for the rims, they actually look very good on this EXL trim. There is the EXL trim and the EX, and there is the hybrid CR-V. And with the hybrid there is two trims. There is the Sport, and then there is the Sport Touring. Anyways guys, the size of those rims, they are 235, 60, 18, so there's a good amount of rubber on those rims, and I personally think those rims look very good. Let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back of this all new CR-V. Here is the back of this Honda CR-V, and as I said guys, it does look like a Volvo from the back. And matter of fact, there is actually a Volvo right there. If you look at the back or at the tail lights of this Volvo, this CR-V is very similar to it. So tail lights are very, very similar with this redesign. I really like the way how the tail lights look like, and I really love the way how they look like when they're on. But I just hate the fact that the turn signal indicators here in the back are halogen. Prior to this redesign, the LX, which is the base trim, had LED turn signal indicators, but Honda definitely cheaped out with the turn signal indicators. For the reverse lights, they are LED, and they are located right there. And yeah, overall I really like the design of the tail lights. Honda badge is actually on the smaller side back here. All-wheel drive is on the glass. Here is a wiper. Third brake light is located up top. Shark fin antenna is on the roof. And by the way, something that I don't like is the fact that they made the spoiler finished in 2 different colors. So it is finished in blue, and then this flat black or just plastic. I think they should have just made everything finished in that Canyon River blue. This EXL trim has parking sensors here in the back. The reflectors have an okay look to them. They're squared. I really wish they had a better design. And in the bottom, or I should say the bumper is finished in flat black, but it does have some design to it. It does have that honeycomb design like the vents inside. But yeah, overall I really think that this Honda CR-V looks good, even though it does look like a Volvo. But I love the fact that Honda made everything nice and solid on this CR-V, and overall it does look good, nice and aggressive. And by the way, I will be taking this CR-V on a POV test drive, so stay tuned for this video. Here is the key of this Honda CR-V. The key looks good. It is the new key. And by the way, this key has 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start, tailgate release, and a panic button. And this key feels nice and small. It does have a really nice weight to it, but it does feel nice and solid. To open the trunk, there is 3 different ways. There is one on the trunk, one on the key, and one inside. Trunk opens at a right speed, not too fast or too slow. There is a button right there that will adjust the height of the tailgate, and it will close the lift gate. There is a handle right here, and inside there is a very good amount of space. I think the difference between the old CR-V and this one is 0.7 or 0.8 cubic feet. But yeah, definitely there is a very good amount of space. The opening is nice and big, and I love the fact that the floor is adjustable, so you could actually raise it up or lower it down. Good amount of storage place right here on the right. There is a hook, LED light, and on the left there is another LED light. There is a 12 volt and another hook, and there is a little bit of storage place right there. Actually a good amount of storage place. Some tie downs around this trunk, and yeah, overall very impressed with the space in this CR-V. I really wish there was some handles right here. I'm not sure if the 2022 has handles to drop the seats down, but reaching in to drop the seats down is actually very easy. You just push the seats down. The seats do have actually a good amount of adjustment. Let's go ahead and do the other seats. So they do actually have a good amount of adjustment. So dropping them actually from the back is a little bit challenging. If you are tall, then dropping the seats down from the back is actually easy. But if you are on the shorter side, then I would recommend going around to the back doors and dropping them that way. But there is a ton of space in the back of this CR-V with the seats down. So Honda did a great job, and as I said, the opening is nice and big. Here is the door handle. The door handle is finished in blue. It does have a sensor behind it. That's how you unlock the SUV. And to lock it, there is a sensor right here. Just go ahead and tap on the 3 lines, and this will take care of locking the SUV. Here is a front door panel. The front door panel has a nice design to it. This top portion right here is nice and soft. It is that synthetic rubber material. I really like this trim. You could definitely feel the texture in it. I really like the gloss black, and it does extend around the door handle. The door handle feels nice and solid, finished in brushed aluminum. Memory seats, and the armrest is nice and soft. All window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. By the way, all windows are automatic up and down on this EXL trim. I'm not sure if the EX trim has the same thing, but definitely nice to have all automatic windows. Mirror controls, door locks, and coming down, there's a good amount of storage place. CR-V is written right here, nice touch. Here is a speaker, and this is finished in plastic. On the Sport Hybrid touring trim, you will get Bose sound system. And inside, as I said, getting in and out is super easy. This CRV has 7 inches of ground clearance, and those seats look the same as the 2022. Same design, they're nice and comfortable. Here are the seat controls, of course powered, and next to it is the lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Honda CRV, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, here is the interior of this 2023 Honda CRV. As I said, for 2023, the CRV was completely redesigned, and honestly it does look like the new Honda Civic, and Honda is going with the same design on all their cars. I do like the new design, but I just hate the fact that they're basically putting the same exact design in all their cars and SUVs. So the HR-V has the same design, the Civic, and now the CR-V, and I'm pretty sure that the Accord is going to get it soon. I can't wait for the all new Accord. Anyways, the steering wheel is wrapped in leather, has a very good thickness. It's not too thin and it's not too thick, it's just the perfect size. And there's some gloss black right here. The buttons are finished in flat black, and this is finished in chrome / brushed aluminum. Right here on the left there is the home button, volume control, seek buttons, voice command, and a wheel to control the left screen. So you could choose a few things, actually a good amount of things on the left screen. And the right screen is, or the right gauge is analog, the left is a screen. Behind the steering wheel there is the headlight controls and turn signal controls, and on the right there is the wiper controls for the front and back. Here is the engine start stop, it does look very good. And right here on the right, cruise controls, adaptive cruise controls, the gab, and the steering assist. This CRV has all the nice safety features: blind spot monitoring system, adaptive cruise control, steering assist, lane keeping assist, emergency braking, and gauges look very nice. Right here on the left there is event. Feels nice and solid, which I like. Usually Honda does a great job with the fit and finish. And by the way, closing the doors feel very, very good and solid. So definitely Honda focused on making this CRV nice and solid. There is two buttons right here, the traction control and the tailgate release. The EXL trim will have the automatic lift gate, but the EX won't have it. Here is a screen. It's a 9-inch screen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and they are wireless, which is nice. And on the screen there is the seek buttons, two buttons, home and back, and there is a volume knob, which I like. The system is nice and smooth, and overall I really like Honda system. Here is the trip computer, so you could see your MPGs, and yeah, it is definitely nice and smooth. And in the bottom there's a few shortcuts. Those are not hard buttons, they are basically touch. They are touch buttons, they're always there, which is nice. And vents look good. Again guys, they have the same exact look as the Civic, but I really like what they did here. This is definitely nice and it does look good. Here is the emergency light button, and I really wish that it was finished in gloss black. I think it would have looked nice. Climate controls are very easy to use. Here is the fan speed, off, on, automatic function. Here is the temperature for the passengers. Does have dual climate controls, modes, front, rear, with the heated mirrors. And here is the AC button, heated seats on this EXL, and the buttons, everything just feels and looks good. Here is the engine start stop, and coming down there is a wireless phone charger, nice deep storage place, one USB type A, type C, and there is a 12 volt right here. Here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in this CRV. It does have a sport mode and a low gear. Backup camera looks okay. It does have 3 different modes. There is the rear cross traffic, and if you click this button it will basically make it a full screen without the sensors. And the shifter is a little bit on the longer side, definitely tall. And here is the drive modes. There's normal, eco, and snow. And engine shut off, hill descent, e-brake, brake hold, and I really like this gloss black trim. Definitely looks good, but I really wish that Honda brought this beautiful trim down here around the gear shifter. I think it would look nice. Cup holders, nice and big. A little bit of storage place right here. Here is the armrest. It is nice and soft. I love the stitching, but I definitely miss the nice deep storage in the older CR-V. So that's definitely something I miss. Inside there is a good amount of space, nice tray, and inside there is no USBs or anything like this. There is no light, but again guys, there is a good amount of space inside this storage place, but I do miss the deep nice storage place with the adjustable tray on the older CR-V. Let me go ahead and show you the glove box. Actually, glove box is decent size, and up here the rear view mirror looks good. It's not frameless, but the bezels are nice and thin. There is a button for the auto dimming function, and this CR-V has LED lights, nice and bright, and I think that should be expected from a $36,000 SUV. There is a button right here to open the standard size sunroof. I really wish that the sunroof was a little bit bigger. It does open and closes quick, which is good. It does have a manual shade and glasses holder. It is nice and big. And for the visor, usually Honda does a great job with their visors. This is nice and soft. It does feel nice and solid, not light. And inside there is a very good size mirror with a nice bright halogen light. I really wish it was LED. I think they should have just made everything LED, but I'm glad that the mirror is nice and big. And overall, I really love the way how this CR-V looks like from the inside. For the back door panel, it does have the same design as the front, but Honda did put plastic right here. So this is finished in plastic, but I'm not gonna lie, this plastic feels nice and solid, not cheap. So it does have nice sound to it. By the way, it does have more of that gloss black with that beautiful trim. Door handle feels a little bit lighter than the front. Here is a tweeter. Door handle is finished in brushed aluminum / chrome or shiny brushed aluminum. And here is the window switch. This is finished in flat black. I really wish that Honda made this look like this trim. The armrest is nice and soft. It is nice and big, and there's some gray stitching or white stitching. This is plastic. Good amount of storage place in the bottom of this door. Here is the speaker, and CR-V is written right there, just like the front. I really wish that this was finished in gloss black. I think it would have looked nice. And for the back seats, there is a ton of space. The headroom is very good, and the legroom is very, very good. The seats are nice and comfortable, and I love the fact that the armrest drops down very easy. It is nice and solid, but putting it back in and dropping it is very easy. This is actually nice and soft, wrapped in leather. Everything is wrapped in leather on this EXL trim. Cup holders are nice and big, and inside there is some rear vents. And in the bottom, I really wish there was some USBs or a 12 volt. Kids will be sitting back here and they would want something back here to charge their devices. By the way, the passenger seat has a pocket behind it. The driver doesn't. I'm not exactly sure why. And I completely forgot to mention, the back seats have a lot of adjustment. So they do recline a lot, as you guys see the difference, and actually they do come out straight a lot. So this is basically torture having the seat like this. So I'm glad that Honda gave us a lot of adjustments back here, And yeah, guys, I just love the fact that there's a lot of space back here. And there is, by the way, an LED light. You can control the light from here, which is nice. Some companies don't give you the option to turn off and turn on this light from the back, just only from the front. By the way, here is the standard size sunroof, and that's how the front of this CR-V looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2023 Honda CR-V EXL. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Xavier here at Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.